What up guys, boy 6 coming at you from 6 Reviews, and today I have a comparison video, and it's kind of going to be like an initial performance review, even though I haven't balled in these yet. But anyways, we'll get into that more. But it's the initial performance review, or it is the initial comparison video of the Harden 1s and the Harden 2s, and a huge shout out to Adidas Canada for sending me the shoes. I'm excited to test it out and see how it compares to the Harden 1s, which had a pretty good result in the testing. But now let's see how the Harden 2s do it for you. So without further ado, in 3, 2, 1. Boom shakalaka. Woo-wee! I call these the Harden, the All-Star pairs, because they released the Harden 2s around like the same time as All-Star. And initially, guys, like you guys know me. I love to smell my sneakers before anything, like a brand new pair of sneakers. And like they have a weird toxic smell. The first thing I'll say to that, like I love brand new sneaker smell. This one was kind of one of them. I was like, whoa. And to be honest, Harden's probably going to be the MVP, and this is pretty dope how this is a sneaker. Now, is this a sneaker that is aesthetically the best looking sneaker out of all the like signature lines from Nike and Adidas and Under Armour? I will say no, it's not the most aesthetically pleasing. Not even just the colorway, but I think just the shape of it kind of looks like an elf shoe here. However, it could look different on feet, and then at the same time, if it feels good on feet, you're gonna wear it on the court. I haven't played basketball on these yet, so I can't give you guys an exact performance review of them. But first thing I did was just slip it on and like walk around my house. I made dinner in them and I cooked. And not saying that requires a lot of movement, but they were just on my feet for a few hours. And what I will say about this sneaker is that the lockdown right here on your ankle, it's really good. Like it feels really tight and it secures it in spot. You kind of have like the sock liner that we have going on here, right here, and it brings it in. Now the one thing was I wasn't wearing high socks. I was just wearing like regular ankle cut socks. This back part was cutting into my back a little bit, and the problem with that was it did that with my D Lillards, and my Lillards they kind of cut the back of my ankle a little bit. Now it did get better. However, at first initial few wears it was bleeding, and then I got blood on my sneakers. So Adidas, I don't know what you're doing with this part right here, and sometimes it can be initially very annoying to rub up against you. Now I'm sure if you wear like a higher ankle sock and a thicker one, then it could get better. However, initially that was a little bit annoying. Now, of course, every time Adidas comes out with something, they're saying it's the best boost ever, and I don't really know how much better boost can get. The Crazy Explosive 2017s is by far my favorite basketball shoe of 2017, and it feels relatively the same to that. Now, it is a full-length boost midsole right here with also some like TPU forging onto the knitting right here, which gives it a lightweight feel, but also gives it a durable feel too. There is a customized lacing system. Now this is probably just for aesthetics rather than anything that deals with like performance. And this right here, I don't think anyone will really try to fully take advantage of this. I wonder if someone would ever do like cutting it open and doing it like an uncaging of this. However, I don't think that works because it's like kind of really attached here. Yeah, I don't think it'll work. And the interesting part right here is the back part and how it kind of like has this booty. I was looking online to see what Adidas would like really say about this, and they haven't said much. I wonder if like how much grip or how much like traction you really need on the back of your foot. It's just something different, and I don't know how I feel about that part, but traction everywhere I guess is better all the time. However, if you are kind of looking to stand out and you want to say, look, I got game, like you know, you can do the Euro step and or you know, if you want to hit the hezzy like a you know, if you want to get that going on, then you got to get something colorful like this. So here's a comparison of the Harden 1s and the Harden 2s side by side. Now this one does look aesthetically better, but that's also because the colorway of this one is super dope. It is the glow in the dark one. However, this one, I hope it does perform just as well or even better as the Harden 1s, because the Harden 1s were in my rotation for a little bit, and I'm glad that they eventually took out the toe cap part of that. Like, great idea, Adidas. Like, that was the most annoying part of the Harden 1s. And so with that, the Harden 1s did become one of the shoes in my rotation. The Harden 2s do feel a little bit heavier in hand. It's not heavy though, so I'm not gonna tell you like, oh yeah, the Harden 1s are heavy or the Harden 2s are heavy. The Harden 2s are a little bit heavier, but honestly, that kind of difference won't make a difference on the court. And then the traction comparison here, yeah guys, these ones are Adidas. I have yet to wear them. And then I'll show you guys this one. This one has like more like grooves in it, which is actually pretty dope. However, I say this every time. I say it every time. If you are a signature basketball shoe and you are from like Adidas, Under Armour, Nike, or whatever, you are gonna have good traction on a clean court. However, if you're gonna be playing outdoors or whatnot, and if you're playing on a super dusty court, traction does matter a little bit, but it doesn't matter that much. Clean court, any of these ball shoes will do you good. On a dusty court, that's where it kind of does a little bit of difference, but with this pattern, anytime it is a signature shoe and it has a hexagon pattern, you should be in the clear. Anyways guys, this is just the initial review of the Harden 2s, and everything said about the shoe, what really matters is how it acts and performs on the court and how your foot feels on it. And initially while walking around, this part is a little bit tighter, but I'm sure it is gonna loosen up. If you are gonna try these out, go true to size. So I'm true to size 9, go true to size, and it does have this TPU wireframing knitting on the front, which will also kind of expand as you wear it more. So stay tuned for a more in-depth performance review of the Harden 2s. Is this a cop or a drop? Now they do have a different colorway. Adidas actually sent another colorway. Hang on a second, I don't know why I said colorway that way. Boom! They also sent me these ones, so I'm actually pretty excited to ball in both of these, not at the same time because these colorways, one on each foot, will not look good. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys can, press that like button, press that subscribe button, and also comment your thoughts on the Harden 2s. Were they a cop or a drop for you? Honestly, I'm just really excited to be able to ball in them, and let me know your thoughts. Since this is already a little bit after the release date, let me know your thoughts on how they feel on court, and I want to see if it matches up with my personal thoughts. Thank you again Adidas Canada for sending me the Hardens and also a lot of apparel. Follow me on my Instagram at 6reviews, and you guys can see the apparel. James Harden's apparel has a cool little funky look to it. It's a little bit different than regular kind of athletic apparel, and I think it's pretty cool that Adidas is trying to change it up and do something new. This is your boy 6Dan coming at you from 6 Reviews. Oh, underhand. Hey.